Good evening, I'm Sonia Kalaiselvam and this is KiniNews. Ming has refused to engage with Akmal Saleh over attacks on his party and other issues. He said this is as they are not on the same level.
Housing and Local Government Minister Ming has refused to respond to repeated attacks from Umno Youth Chief Dr Muhamad Akmal Saleh on his party and other issues. In an interview with China Press, said that as far as he is concerned, lions don't argue with flies. He added that they are not on the same level, so there's no need for a debate. However, he said the party would not remain silent in the face of such criticisms. He said if Akmal speaks once, then DAP Youth Chief Wu Ka-leong replies tenfold. He added that even DAP Youth Publicity Secretary Ho Zi-yang has been relentlessly in issuing rebuttals. Pointed out that it would be inappropriate for him, as a DAP minister and MP, to directly engage with someone in a junior political position. He said this is just in the same way that if UMNO President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi makes a statement, then DP Secretary General Anthony Loke will address it. In an immediate response, Akmal said that claimed to be a lion but doesn't even understand the meaning of ham, instead thinking it refers to a food preparation process. Previously, Akmal had criticized regarding the issue of ham sandwiches sold at KK Mart on the University of Malaya campus, which bore an unauthorized halal logo.
The National Unity Minister said the government will not compromise with any party that tries to disrupt the harmony in Malaysia. He said this after red paint was splashed at a KK Mart outlet in
National Unity Minister Aaron Dagang has urged all parties to refrain from escalating tensions regarding the KK Mart outlet at Universiti Malaya, which was vandalized with red paint. In a statement today, he stressed that there will be no compromise with any party that tries to disrupt the harmony of our nation, which we have built together over the years. He said unity and harmony are the most important assets of our multiracial, multicultural, multi-religious country and urged all parties not to worsen the situation further by making provocative statements or actions. Aaron also noted that the authorities are investigating the chicken ham sandwich issue, which led to the outlet coming under fire from various quarters. With this, he urged all parties, whether individuals or groups, not to engage in any actions or statements that could damage the harmonious relationship between races and religions in Malaysia. Meanwhile, stated that it had lodged a police report over the incident. In a statement, said it is committed to providing full cooperation to the authorities in conducting the investigation. It also called for strict action to be taken against those responsible to ensure such incidents do not recur.
The KK Mart outlet in was vandalized with red paint yesterday. Here's more on the incident.
A KK Mart outlet at Complex Perdana Siswa in Universiti Malaya was vandalized with red paint yesterday. This comes after management closed 2 KK Mart outlets on its campus over its sandwich packs. In a post on Facebook, the Universiti Malaya Association of Umno Youth, Umani, urged the university administration to investigate the matter and act to prevent similar occurrences in the future. Its president Lim Jingjet said if anyone wishes to protest against KK Mart, these extreme actions are not an appropriate means to express yourself. Lim said the incident raises questions about the campus's security and urged UM's management to increase surveillance and patrols around the vicinity. He asked if a chain convenience store like KK Mart can be vandalized on campus. What does this mean for the safety of other areas and the students themselves? He said the university should take concrete measures to enhance security, including increasing surveillance and patrols, and work closely with the student union to create a safer campus environment. Meanwhile, Brickfield's District Police Chief Ku Mashariman Ku Mahmud confirmed that a police report had been lodged on the matter. He said the report was filed by a auxiliary police at 8 a.m. yesterday.
Before we move on, if you like access to news like this and more, scan the QR code on the screen and subscribe to Malaysia Kini. Moving on to the anti-corruption rally, the organizers have said that they will continue with the demonstration and will not bow to intimidation over it.
Secretariat Rakyat Benci Rasuah has vowed to press on with their demonstration scheduled on January 25th despite a police warning. In a statement today, they said the demonstration will happen and we demand the authorities to respect the people's rights, not betray them. They added that the police are supposed to facilitate public rallies instead of preventing them. The Secretariat pointed out that they had sent the necessary notification to the Dangwangi District Police Headquarters on January 15th in compliance with Section 9(1) of the Peaceful Assembly Act 2012. Police told them on January 17th to seek permission from the venue owner, where they plan to gather, claiming it is a requirement requirement under Section 11 of the same Act. The Secretary added that they had sent a follow-up email on January 20th to discuss it but received no response. They stressed that the failure is theirs and is not on the organizers. Yesterday, Dangwangi Police Chief Sulizmi Effendi Sulaiman warned the public against attending the anti-graft rally in Kuala Lumpur. He acknowledged receipt of the rally's organizers' notice but said it was incomplete as it lacked the consent of the venue's owners or occupants.
Still on the topic, Fahmi Fazil has reiterated that rally organizers must obtain consent from the property owners as mandated by the Peaceful Assembly Act 2012.
Government spokesperson Fahmi Fazil has stressed that the requirement for rally organizers to obtain consent from property owners is clearly stipulated under the law. Speaking to reporters today, he recalled many instances where assemblies, such as those at Padang Merbog, applied for and obtained approval. He said, as mentioned by Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail, all relevant factors are considered when deciding whether to approve. However, he said the law explicitly states that permission must be secured from the property owner for any assembly to take place. Fahmi also urged all Malaysians, regardless of political affiliation, to respect and adhere to this rule. When asked if he would encourage the Home Minister to support DBKL in providing space for assemblies, Fahmi, who is also the Communications Minister, stated that it was not within his jurisdiction. Yesterday, Saifuddin had defended the police directive requiring rally organizers to obtain consent from property owners, as outlined in the Peaceful Assembly Act 2012.
Meanwhile, Lawyers for Liberty has reminded government leaders of previous protests that they were involved in and asked why they were afraid of the anti-corruption rally.
Lawyers for Liberty Director Zaid Malik has reminded Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail and Pakatan Harapan of their past criticism of the Peaceful Assembly Act 2012's premise permission requirements during Bersih 4. This was in response to police requiring the organizers of an anti-graft rally to get permission from premise owners for the protest march, which will begin outside Sogo Shopping Mall and end at Dataran Merdeka. In a statement today, he said Harapan is being hypocritical by putting up obstacles for rally organizers as they had condemned the same demand during Bersih 4. Zaid said the PAA was fully complied with by Secretariat Rakyat Benci Rasuah and the police and Home Minister are deliberately ignoring the provisions of PAA. Zaid also criticized the police for warning the public against joining the rally. He said the police have no power to declare an assembly unlawful as the PAA only requires a notice be given and this duty is only imposed on the organizers. He added that if there is non-compliance with regards to the notice, this does not affect the right of anyone who would want to peacefully assemble. He also chastised the police for not cooperating and refusing to respond to requests by the organizers to have a meeting to discuss the rally. He said instead of placing obstacles and resorting to intimidation of the public who wish to gather, the police and government should ensure that the anti-graft rally goes on as scheduled without interference. LFL is the legal advisor to Secretariat Rakyat Benci Rasuah, which is organizing Saturday's rally.
Vivi Yusof and her husband have claimed trial to alternative charges in the Fashion Valet case. Let's take a look at what happened at the court today.
Fashion Valet co-founders Vivi Yusof and her husband Fazzaruddin Shah Anwar have been slapped with alternative charges in regard to the alleged misappropriation of 8 million ringgit. The alternative charges read out in court today were framed under Section 403 of the Penal Code for dishonest misappropriation. According to Bernama, Vivi and Fazzaruddin claimed trial to the alternative charges today. Vivi and Fazzaruddin are accused of embezzling 8 million ringgit in investment funds from Khazanah Nasional and Permodalan Nasional Berhad by transferring the money to 30 Maple Sendiran Berhad's account without the approval of Fashion Valet's board of directors. The two were owners of 30 Maple at the time the transaction allegedly took place on August 21, 2018. It was reported that Fashion Valet later bought 30 Maple from the couple in December 2018 for 95 million ringgit. Khazanah and PNB jointly invested 47 million ringgit in Fashion Valet in March 2018. It was revealed that when they exited the clothing company in 2023, the value of their shares had dwindled to 3.1 million ringgit. Subsequently, the MACC launched a probe into the issue and froze personal and company accounts linked to Vivi and Fazzaruddin, including 30 Maples.
That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Sonia Kaliselvam. Thanks for watching.